Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha from wisdomseekers.net, and we're here with the weekly for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, December 22nd, 28th, 2019. Happy Merry Christmas. And I'm just going to jump into it because I had my say already earlier in the day. And the first thing I've got, that's pretty cool, is finding balance. And I've been saying that for weeks and weeks and weeks. Find your balance, right? And you want to find your balance because why? Because being in balance is where you get things done. It's where you live in a life of leisure. Now I'm talking about emotional leisure, right? I'm not talking about physical leisure, but with you can get spiritual leisure. Most often you're more likely to get physical leisure as well, because one follows the other. And also, when you have spiritual leisure, you don't have the same expectations out of life. So the base card today is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, for me, is always a very positive card. It's a card of being on top of things, of making things work for you and being happy. But it's also a card of being grounded. So your feet are firmly planted on the ground, but your energy is soaring. So that's the week for Earth. And what covers it? The Seven of Wands. And I would expect nothing less from Earth. They have the ability to deal with all the situations that will be coming up this week, which is really positive. They have acquired a lot of know-how, a lot of tools. They're grounded in themselves, and they know how to deal with situations. So what's happening afterwards, what put you to this point, is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is watch your back. So something's happened just recently where you've had to watch your back. Somebody or something or a situation has not worked out the way you wanted to. It could be that person, that's our dog, that person or that situation sort of metaphysically or truly stabbed you in the back. So be careful in the past. So what's coming just now, it worked for you. It worked for you in a beautiful way. The Empress. And the Empress is, well, it's a major arcana for one thing, but it's abundance. It's abundance of all forms. It's having control, not dominance, not control, but being comfortable with your subconscious. It's attracting that which is important to you. Psychic abilities, spiritual abilities, enough of everything. Enough clothes, comfortable, nice, good-looking clothes. Just health, everything is coming your way. And so what's that bringing us to? And I do know that we are moving again to another level. And it seems like we don't ever level out. We just keep rising up and up and up. So each week you get the same thing. You're rising to another level. And it's been a very steady pace up, but no plateauing. And not very easy to deal with. But what it's going to bring you is Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is the beginnings of a different kind of joy and happiness. And if you look back at who you were a year ago, last January, for instance, and who you are now, you'll notice you're not the same person. I'm going to read the next two cards together because this is the future. And this is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is dealing with emotions having been stabbed in the back, but it's in the past. You're heading towards the sun. There's new day dawning. New things are happening. All the slings and arrows have happened already. So what do you do with it? And this is the Six of Cups. And what do you do with it? You dream. You dream big. You change what has been to what can be. Instead of dreaming drab browns and grays, you dream in technicolor. You dream bright golds. You dream bright blue sky. Dream beautifully. And what will that bring you? What will the week do to support you? The Hierophant. And in my card, my deck, the Hierophant is all about knowledge. But knowledge brings healing. And this is a card. The Hierophant is the healer, the great healer. And that will bring in the Temperance card, which is bringing new, fresh energy from above. And we've been doing that for weeks. It's not a new story. And it will bring forward a lot of powerful. It bring forward a lot of powerful new energy. And this week, I know for a fact, because I just did an interactive a couple hours ago, that this week, there's the energy of love coming into our world. It's coming through the guides at this point. So because they're reaching out to us and they're saying, hey, pay attention, take my hand, feel what I feel, drink the eggnog. I know there's a saying, drink the whatever, but I can't remember what that saying is. Drink it, enjoy it, live it. There's no reason to go around feeling sorry for yourself this week for any reason. You're not a victim. You may be alone. You may not have any human beings around you. You're definitely not alone. You're not a victim. You're in a place of righteous, rising, growing spirituality. And wow, I've got the same two endings for this card, for this that I did for the other cards. The Wheel of Fortune, moving up a level. Well, it actually this card, then this card this time, but what the hey. So we're moving up a level, and that's never going to stop, not until we reach a specific level. I don't know what that is. We don't know what that is, because we keep changing our mind. As a mass mind, we change our minds, and we choose to go higher and higher and higher than what we were supposed to do in the 80s, whatever, the convergence. We were supposed to do this. Then at 2000, we decided we're going to go up, and we're going to do it even better. And then at 2012, we decided that we were going to rise up and do it while we are living. We on this earth have never done that before. So we keep changing our minds. We keep going, wow, we've done this. Why don't we do that? And yes, it's darned hard, but we're doing it. And so we're coming to a new cycle. We're coming to a new place in life. And it's taking us higher. What it's going to give us, which is very, very important, it's going to bring in knowledge. And it's not the knowledge that we've had in this lifetime or in other earth lifetimes before. Promise you, this is new knowledge we've had before, but when we were someplace else in the universe, in another level of energy. New knowledge that we're bringing in, and we're bringing it in now. And you heard it from me first, right? So find your balance this month, this week. Balance is important. Balance is always important. And this week, dreams are coming true. So, okay, I am done. I've done my energy spiel. Just remember, new energy is coming in. We don't know this energy. We're not remembering this energy. We are, but not from physical earth energy. This is far beyond. So remember that, because it's going to be new, it's going to be unique, and it's going to take us by surprise. Be open to it, accept it, and enjoy it. And I am going to talk for 50 more minutes, and then I'm done, because I've been doing this. It gets longer and longer each time, and it's too much for me. So at the 60-minute mark, basically, we will be finished, just so you know. And you know the spiel. First come, first serve.
No boudoir questions.
No questions that you wouldn't want your grandmother to know the answer to, please. Because this is a public forum, and I don't think people realize when they ask these questions, everybody can hear them. And we have people come and listen to us afterwards. We have a fair number of people come over and watch and listen. So just remember what you're asking. Yeah, a lot of people are hearing. Okay.
Also, just a PSA, not that it's a PSA, our website is down for anybody who has been trying to go through it.
We're changing hosting.
We're changing hosts. We're redoing our website from the ground up. So don't delete our website from your browser.
Please don't. It's going to have an Australian accent. I know that's not true, but
we will be back and bright, new, and shiny.
And you're going to love it. I love it.
By the end of the year, maybe the beginning of next year, depending on scheduling and dates and.
And you can always reach me directly at through Wisdom Seekers Shifts, or on Elijah Keating at Messenger, and I've had people do that already.
Yeah. So just.
And if you want things like this, message me and ask me what I've got, because 90% of what I've got is not on up.
Mostly because we got burnt out on taking pictures.
Yeah, but we're revamping the store, so that should be fun.
And we'll be featuring more handmade,
not homemade.
Well,
really?
Technically, let's be real here, folks. We do it in our home. It's homemade.
Yeah, but it sounds better when you say handmade.
But yeah. Anyhow, stay tuned for updates.
Yeah, and I promise you, the new site is easy to navigate. It's got bright, shiny colors, and it's easy to see on your
phones.
I'm not allowed to say Androids.
Because you're talking about one specific.
Yeah, but everybody calls them Androids. But you can see it. It's easy to see, and it's fun, and you'll love it. I love it. Okay.
Moonfeather says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Elliot Garcia says hello.
Hi, Elliot.
Mellow Yellow says hello.
Hey, Mellow.
Helen C. asks, will I get a job in 2021?
2021?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
She must be going to school, right? You're jumping ahead of yourself. You will get a job. That before it was even finished, will I get a job? I got yes. What kind of job will depend on where you're studying, but it appears that it's already prepared for you. And I also think that whatever you're studying, it suits you very well, and you're going to do really well in it. And that's part of the reason you will get a good job, because you precede yourself, basically. People will notice that you do a good job, and they will hire you. Okay.
Mimi asks, Would Andrea hire me if I texted her and asked?
I believe so. You might have to do some bending, but basically I don't see there's a problem. I think if that's something that you want to do, I think that's something you should consider doing. And if you just be willing to swallow a bit of pride, I think it's the only thing I'm getting. So good luck with that.
Moonfeather asks, just wondering if my guides are wanting to say anything. I've been trying really hard to do dream work with them and break a connection. Thank you.
Dream work. I have the absolute best dream weaver in creation. If you need any help connecting, you could reach out to her. Her name's Elizabeth Myers. She's on my group, on Elijah's Wisdom Seekers group. She has her own group, Dreams and Visions. I can't say enough about her dream work. And she will be very, very careful what she teaches you, because she knows the power of dreaming. You do have a talent for it. You're trying too hard. And I heard that in the way you phrased your question more than anything. You're not allowing things to happen. You're working at it. In spirituality, you allow. You don't work at it. You do have a talent, but it's like the proverbial soap in a bathtub. You reach for it, it's going to skitter away. You allow it to float into your hands. You put your hands where it's supposed to be, of course. And then you grasp it gently. Because then if you don't grasp it gently, it skitters away again. Everything is a very delicate balance, especially with dream work. I do not do dream work. I have occasionally had wonderful dreams that tell me what's happening, but I'm not a dreamer. But Elizabeth Myers, you can't beat her. What was the exact question?
What are they wanting to say? Are they wanting to say anything?
She said, you said it all. Okay. So you're just trying too hard. There are ways of doing it, setting intentions and then walking away from the intention because the intention is set there, etc., etc. And biggest thing of all is you need to believe in what you get. You need to believe that what you got is real. And it may be that it says horrible things about somebody and you don't want to believe it. But unfortunately, it might be true. Or it might be such wonderful things that you go, oh no, that couldn't possibly be right. And you don't want to believe it because it's too good. I mean, both of those are valid. But yeah, believe in yourself, trust yourself, Don't try so hard. Okay.
Teresa E asks, out of all of my siblings, I have a brother and a sister. Who do you see going to jail in the future?
Let's hope none of them. So it feels like your sister's a little bit more wily than your brother. So if there's anybody that will end up going to jail, and I'm not saying they will, it would probably be the male energy. And again, please remember, a lot of people can read this and watch it, and a lot of people can extrapolate more than you believe. So be careful what you ask. Okay.
Also, my first question was, have you done something that warrants going to jail? Anyhow, Tay asks, hello ladies, I have a question from my sister Haley. Do her spirit guides have an important message for her?
You're supposed to give it to her. And you knew that was coming.
Usually.
And yes, they do. But this is something you don't want to play over. I think this is something that would be better given in a private setting rather than public. And you do know the answer, JD. I know you do.
Kimberly C asks, if my ex-Gemini had anything to tell me, what would it be?
I don't think you want to hear what he has to say, but I will tell you. It is time that you start thinking about looking after your own life and moving and trying to move on. Hanging on to what was is not going to help you achieve the goals you want. Okay.
Starzy asks, hello everyone, what do my spirit guides want me to know? And thank you so very much.
Yeah, like I said earlier in the earlier scene, the guides are all singing. They're all celebrating on the other side. It is a highly spiritual season for them. It doesn't matter what denomination, what religion, non-religion. It is a highly spiritual time. There, nobody cares about religion over there, honestly. And except in how it affects their charges. So basically, what they were singing to me was, I wish you a Merry Christmas, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And they want you to get into the not this Earth season festivities, though that's fun. And obviously, if they're singing that song, get into the festivities. I want you to get into the energy, not the low energy, the high energy of Christmas energy, the spirit of loving, the spirit of caring, the spirit of miracles. And it's the miracles that are most important. I want you to go into the miracles of the season. Okay, so whether you're Christian and you follow Christmas or not, it's irrelevant. It's the energy of miracles that is very important right now. Okay, I actually held the tune there.
Yep. Though it's not very hard to hold the tune for that one.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's true. You got skill.
I got skills, bad skills.
T. Garnet says, hello, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yasmin Fox asks, hi, what are the messages from my angels?
So interesting. They showed me a Christmas tree with an angel on top. Probably not an angel you actually have, but then again, it could be. And the light that's coming from that angel is vibrant and it's alive and it's shining. And basically, the energy is coming through and it's shining on you, into you, through you. And things are shifting for you. So many of the things that have been not great for you are changing. And you are in the process of uplifting and you are letting go of that which has held you back. Good one. Congratulations. Doesn't make it easy. I know it sounds like a dream, and it probably is wonderful. Just remember, letting go of anything is a bit traumatic, even with it's something that needs to be gone. So I'm just warning you, it's not just roses. It's more like Guns N' Roses. All right.
So just real quick, Teresa E, she clarified that another reader told her mother that there was a possibility either she or one of her siblings were going to end up in jail in the future.
Oh, okay. So can I go back then, because what you asked would be which one it would be, and that's a totally different question from what you actually wanted to know. And it's very important that you ask the question, not sort of the question, because I try to answer the question. Okay. So the other reader, and this is entirely up to you to take it or reject it, was a little bit annoyed when she gave this answer. And it was more of a payback than a genuine answer. Yeah, and anything is possible, but honestly, even when you asked me, I didn't honestly see a jail term.
When I read the question, the first thought was no, and then why, and then did you do something to warrant this question?
Yeah, and thank you for clarifying it. But I never actually picked up anything like that. And Elle's a really super good. Like I said before, she's the one I go to when I get stymied. And you don't want to ask her directly because you get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And
with a little bit of snark.
A lot of snark. That's why she doesn't read. That's why she does the.
I'm the disembodied voice.
That's why she does the graphics.
Maria Herrera says hello. Tari Avalos says hello. Do you see me doing a creative job like drawing oracle cards or doing guidance for others? Thank you.
What was her name again?
Tari Avalos.
Tari Avalos. Got a great name for it. I think yes, but with a corollary. I'm probably saying that wrong. There is something you need to learn first, because cards, not your thing. You will do them, but there's something that you're better at, and you should go and learn that first. It has a touch of healing in it. And I don't know what it's called. It might be that you need to learn it and make it up yourself. So cards, yes, but not your strength, not your main strength. Healing, yes, but only partially. So healing with knowledge, something like I do for people, yes. And it will take you a while. You need to, my feeling is you need to practice a bit more. I could be 1,000% wrong. You can always message me and you can do a reading for me and I will give you pointers. I'm more than happy to do that. We can do an exchange. If you want, let me know and I can give you a better understanding of where you're at. You do have the ability. You're very strong in it. Not 100% sure you believe in yourself yet. Okay, so my name is Eliz-sha Keating. I have a black panther with a moon behind it on my messenger. Please feel free and we'll talk and we'll do an exchange. I am more than happy to help people learn to do more. And I'm not a really great teacher. I say, yep, and I'll tell you what, and then I expect you to learn it. I'm really bad that way.
Excuse me. So we're getting a couple of questions about our pipes. They are good. They were fixed Tuesday.
They were fixed. We had a couple of really cute guys come in and fix them for us. One had a really great accent from England, I think.
That's totally not where I thought that comment was going to go.
And well, I can enjoy a good-looking guy. Just because.
No, but like because you hesitated on an accent, I really thought you were going to say black.
That wasn't bad either. But yeah, and they were really nice. They fixed it really nicely. Now the only thing we have to do is pay the bill and fix the floor. And the floor can live there like it is for a while.
And Patricia's going, yes, we are in Canada.
Canadian, eh?
All right. I saw a couple of questions about our pipes, so I thought let's just toss them out real quick.
Well, we don't call them pipes in Canada. We call them, I don't remember. But pipes is not one of the things we call them generally. At least not this part of Canada. See, there's 9 provinces. 10 provinces.
Yeah.
And yes, I should know that by now. And each province has its own lingo. So we live in the British Columbia.
We're still very much British in some aspects in this particular province.
Well, we used to be. It's not so much anymore.
Not so much now, but because we were the last province found in Canada.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, we were.
Not the last one.
Yeah, well, we're the last province that was either considered
a province,
U.S. or it wasn't until they created the 5150 train border line that they split Oregon and BC in half.
True.
Anyhow, fun Canadian facts. I don't know many, so don't ask. Tatiana Bonds says, "Hi, how is Jay the Taurus feeling about me today?"
I think he likes you. Today he's full of beans. He's I'm sure he doesn't actually do this, but he's dancing a jig, and he's joking. He's making jokes, and he's very happy when he thinks about you. So make hay while the sun shines, so to speak, and see what happens. Okay.
Mellow Yellow asks, eclipse on the 26th, much needed to eclipse off pests.
Say that again.
Eclipse,
Yeah, it's on the 25th, 26th.
much needed to eclipse off pest.
To get rid of crap we don't need. Is that paraphrasing?
I guess so. I'm
Okay.
gonna say yes. I don't know. She goes on to ask, will I be able to eclipse Mohawk? He said he didn't take the cart. Did he?
I think he's a bit of a fibber, but I'm also at the same time not 100% sure he remembers. And so I don't think he's lying particularly. I just don't think he remembers. Okay.
Lori Dotson says, hello, everyone. Sending love and light to you and yours. High vibes.
Thank you, Lori.
Don't get too high.
High, 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 like a bird in the sky.
Moonfeather says, I'm getting an intense ringing in my right ear as you speak.
Energy shift. Told ya.
Patricia Scowen asks, hello, Elisha. December reading, please. Anything I should know?
December.
For what's left of December.
Yeah, there's not much time left.
No.
We went through this month so fast.
We went through this year pretty quick.
Yeah, lots of things happening. But again, the guides are very insistent that everybody partake of their energy. And that's the first thing that popped in was that partake of the energy. Enjoy the energy. Don't settle, don't get caught up in the rush to buy and create debt and things like that. But follow the energy of the higher energy, and that's very, very, very important for you too. Specifically, not exclusive to other people, but specifically for you. What will it do? It will change the current drift of your way your life is going, and you will find it's almost like, and this is a very weird imagery, it's almost like you're in a river that's raging and you're going down and you're coming up and you're breathing, grasping for air, and it will change the direction of the rush of water so that you will move into calmer water where you can breathe and escape the turbulence by doing this. Okay, I hope that's helpful. It's a little, like I say, the image is a little strange, and but it feels like it's a very positive thing. Don't struggle, just do. There is no try. There is simply do.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Exactly.
But I know that wasn't a Yoda voice, but
it could be.
Can't win them all.
It could be a Yoda, the new Yoda.
Yeah, it could be. Which he's supposed to be a new Yoda for the next coming up 10 years of Star Wars movies.
He's so cute.
He is. He's adorable.
Okay, let's go.
Lori Dotson says, I have been getting more information from my intuition. I needed this. Thank you, Elisha. I feel more powerful. Fuzzy Kiwi asks, hi, ladies. Blessings to you. Will the new management company at my workplace bring positive change for myself and my department?
First, it's not going to feel like it. First, it's going to be a little bit more of a, something or other energy. But it's going to after, and it feels like they weed out certain events, certain things. After that, it does feel like things settle down and they become very positive and very good. But it will take a little bit of time. Hold your breath. Don't do work whatever is necessary, and I think you'll find that it will come out as your benefit. For you in the long run, it will be a benefit. Okay.
Next.
Yeah.
Lori Dotson asks, my company lost a big customer. Are they coming back to our company for more jobs?
Is the customer they lost coming back? I don't feel that they will, but let me see. I think actually management in your company is scrambling, and they're trying to get them back. They're also trying to find not as big a company, but maybe a couple of smaller companies to come in and fill it so that they don't lose people. They don't have to lay off people. I don't feel that ultimately it's going to be as big an issue as they're feeling it is. I think things will settle down, and it will be okay. I mean, there might be a few people that are not there after a short while, but mostly I feel it will be okay.
She also says when you create something homemade, it has energy placed with it.
Oh, yes. All my stuff has energy in it.
And it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
It does, actually. But yeah, everything that I personally make, or Ella and I make, it does. Hi, Aaron. It does grow.
Ooh, excuse me. Aaron Lou with a $5 super chat asks, Elisha, Matthew seems very preoccupied and upset about something and acted somewhat rude to me. Did something happen to him? Thanks so much.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, actually, he didn't mean to be rude to you. He felt a little bad afterwards. Well, first of all, it's not his way of behaving. And I get the distinct feeling it had absolutely nothing to do with you, his reaction. There's a few things I think that's happening. He doesn't, like many people, not most people, this time of year sets him off in a wrong. He doesn't enjoy this time of year, and a lot of people don't. Plus, I'm feeling it could be his mom or an elderly relative, at least, that is having problems. It could be financial, or it could be that that they're getting a little bit. It's getting a little bit too hard for them to live on their own. I'm not sure, but it is causing him stress, and he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to have to deal with it. And if I suspect, if he realized how rude he was, he would be very, very apologetic. when the 26 rolls around, his energy will shift completely. New Year's doesn't hold the same kind of energy for him. And it just feels like right now he's just over his head with, it's just more than he can handle, and he doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to deal with what's going, with all the stuff that's happening. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a long-term thing. But it is something to pay attention to. Okay.
Jennifer Schweb asks,
Hi,
hello,
Jennifer.
ladies. Can you describe my husband's gatekeeper? I'm very curious.
Well, first of all, he's really dusty because he's not used. It's like he's off in a corner, and it's not much he can do. He does for your husband because doesn't utilize him. And I hear your husband in the background going, "I don't believe in that." So good luck with that one. Maybe he does believe in it, but not for himself. And the gatekeeper just looks down at your husband and chuckles, because there's not much he can do until he wants to. It's a very powerful individual, actually. Very emotionally mature and grown up. And hang on, I gotta just move things. Yeah, just go. This is my middle daughter, who's going outside. Say hi. And now the dogs are all wanting to go out too.
Well, two of them anyhow.
And when your husband starts believing, and he will, then the energy I'm seeing is Native American, very black, dark hair, sharp nose, not sharp nose, I don't know, hawk nose, big, broad, brawny shoulders, and nobody gets past this guy. And when your husband starts to deal with this stuff, they will make a fabulous team. And your husband will be a wow. I think he's a medium, actually. But until he chooses to be, until he wants to be, until things settle down for him, nothing's going to happen for the time being. Okay.
Anjali asks, hi, Eliz-sha. What is coming for me in the first few months of 2020?
Change. Lots of change. And it's like you're sitting there and your eyes are going, what? Pop? I don't believe it. That I never saw this coming. It doesn't feel like you're angry. It doesn't feel like you're scared. It's just shock. So it's probably something that is actually very positive for you. And what else? I can't tell you what it is because it is a surprise, obviously. And you are going to be surprised. So expect, and this should happen probably before or around the Chinese New Year, which is on the 23rd, you said?
It's around that time of
Approximately around the 23rd of January.
This year, obviously.
Of January.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and for the Chinese New Year's, the 13th month, So whenever the 13th month is, things are going to shift and change for you. Okay?
Bonnie Stewart asks, I'll just cut it down to, do you see anyone new coming into my life romantically?
Did she meet somebody?
She met someone online who was catfishing her. She blocked them.
Okay. Yeah, that happens a lot. I get catfish too. People will reach out and say, "Hey, beautiful." And within an hour, they want to marry me. I'm going, "What the hell? I don't even know your name." It's hilarious. Yeah, but the best thing to do is just block them. But you are looking for something solid and caring. And 2020 does seem to have that energy for you. I am not 100% sure when. I don't think it's going to be in the next 3 months, but it could be at the end of 3 months. And I hate to tell time, because then if it happens tomorrow, you're going to say, yeah, no, I was told it wasn't going to happen till March. So, and we have free will. We can change things when we want. Nothing is written in stone. So it's coming. It's going to be good. It has a lot to do with how you choose or choose not to view yourself. And this is something I've been telling people all week. The more you love you, the more likely you are to attract wonderful, wonderful people. Because that's what you believe you deserve, right? When you love yourself, you know, hey, I deserve the best, the most awesome person in the world, and I deserve to be treated like a princess queen. And I think queen is more appropriate. So remember, you deserve the best. And I know people a lot. Do not look at yourself and say, "Oh, Jesus, I'm so stupid. Why did I fall for that?" Well, it wasn't you that was doing the catfishing. It was that person, which makes that person have the mental dislike for themselves. You are just willing and open to having something good come into your life, and they took advantage of it. So the only thing you were guilty of was wanting something wonderful in your life, and so you didn't see clearly. That is the only thing you have to feel guilty about, and that is not something worth feeling guilty about. It's going, cool experience. I learned a lesson. It's just a lesson, okay? So don't beat yourself up for the catfishing. It happens all the time. Even old ladies like me. And it's hilarious. One guy couldn't even speak English, and he says, "I think I call you Elizabeth because I don't like the name Elisha." I'm thinking, yep, bye. But it's just an experience, okay?
Sometimes it does get annoying.
It does get annoying. But the faster you go, delete, the less annoying it gets.
Yeah. Moonfeather says, "Thank you so much." And Positive for Life says, "Hi, our dog Royal passed away yesterday, which was a shocker for us and sudden by it. Do you have any message? Does she have any messages for us? We miss her."
I'm not I can do it. I'm not really a animal communicator, but Royal is prancing around you, delighted with everything, looking up at you, going, "Look at me! Look at how easily I'm moving! Look at me! I feel great!" And she says, "Look at me! I can walk through whatever it is she just walked through." She's having a blast. Animals do not have the same fear of death that we have. Animals she says, and she does, she would like to come back because you treated her royally, and that was a pun, I recognize. But she would like to come. A royal would like to come back, and if you are willing to, there is a pack of puppies that is going to be born soon, or has been born already, and she will be one of them. And I know this sounds funny, but it looks like a black and white puppy. And it's a puppy. I can't see how big it will be when it's growing up. It just looks like a fuzzball bear right now. And it looks like white, majority white with spots. And but Royal is doing fine, and she is very happy. She loves you. She says, now that you know I'm okay, I'm going to go to the Rainbow Bridge. And she just wanted to make sure everybody knew she was fine first. She was a little surprised to be on the other side, but not unexpected, because I think she knew that it was coming, and had already made arrangements.
They also add, I hope she felt the energy I tried to send her. Thank you.
Oh, yes, of course she does. She knows your energy well.
I knew my grandparents took her with them because of the cardinals that were surrounding her.
Yeah, and she's, as I say, she's very happy. I have to tell you a story. I don't have to tell you a story, but
you're going to tell a story.
I'm going to tell a story. This happened this morning. My friend Elizabeth, who is actually the animal communicator, along with Sabi in our group, she says, can you tell my dog Marshall that I'm not going to leave him? And so I went in and I told him. All I got was a picture of him sidling up against Elizabeth going, Mom, something creepy woman's here. And I told Elizabeth what happened. And she says, yeah, I think so. He just tried to jump in my lap. So that's my funny story. As I said, I'm not really an animal communicator, but Royal is happy.
Where are we? Okay. Emily Aquine asks, hey, Eliz-sha, is magic being done on me?
I got yes. Unfortunately, it actually happens a lot more than people realize. So what I suggest is, from the core out, send out a beautiful bright light. It can be a colored light, rose-colored, bright pink, gold. Gold seems to be the strongest. Put it out to the edge of your aura. Make sure your aura is clear. And say, I reject this. You do not have my permission to mess with my energy. And make sure that there's no holes in your aura.
You have no power over me.
Yeah, unless you give them permission, they don't have any power over you. And if that doesn't work, you know where to reach me.
Yeah, sorry. The labyrinth just popped into my head when the main actress is rejecting David Bowie. You have no power over me. Tay says, thank you. Then is it okay if I contact you about it on Facebook after this?
Yeah. It might take me a while to answer because it is getting towards supper time.
Yeah. And last I checked, we have like 3 minutes left.
Well, 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay. Estarzi says, sweet. And yes, positive for life. Everything is fine with our home. New floor, fixed pipes.
No, we will get a new floor.
Well, eventually, but
it's
a really here, lady.
It's a tiny floor, so it won't take long.
No, a day, maybe an hour.
Couple hours.
Yeah, we'll see.
It
Like you
depends
said.
who does it.
Yeah. Naya says hello.
I know.
Starzy says thank you for their many blessings. Naya asks, what does my client say about me to my bosses?
Your boss is not unhappy with what he's being told. He's sitting there going, huh, interesting. But it's not a negative, oh crap, I got to do something about it. It's, huh, interesting. And I think you're being told, and this is a horrible thing to say, but she's pretty good. She's got a lot of potential. I hate it when people say you've got a lot of potential, but it's a positive. Okay? Good luck with that.
Tammy Goncalo says hello.
Oh, it's been a while.
Teresa E says, I believe what you are saying about the other reader. Sunfire asks, greetings of love and all things grand. My question is, will he be my husband?
I got simply yes. I can't tell you the ins and outs of it, but I get a yes. Good luck. Have fun with that one.
Tammy Goncalo asks, what do you see for love for me?
So maybe your idea and your vision of love is a little bit off kilter, and if you could change your vision a little bit, then love would be pouring in for you. And it's just a minor adjustment. It's not a major adjustment, and it might simply be that you're trying too hard. And but there's a small little thing about how you think about it, and maybe necessity. It might, with you realize there's less necessity and more choice. I do believe love, the potential for love will be flooding in. And that's the words they gave me, flooding in. Okay.
I'm gonna jump back real quick. I accidentally skipped over Alicia P98. I do apologize.
It happens.
It does happen with YouTube's chat jumping around and trying to keep track of everything. I do apologize though.
It is much easier when we have
3 people.
3 people. Because I can't read it. It's too small for my eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't be able to do it anyhow from where I am.
Anyhow, Alicia asks, hello, what do my spirit guides want me to learn from my lessons with Justin?
That you're superwoman. That you don't need anybody but yourself. You choose to be with somebody. You don't need to be with somebody. And that is a huge one. And we're trained as women for 10,000 years. We need men to be our guide, our guardians, our guides, our protectors. But they showed me a picture of you just sort of splitting out of your image and emerging as a powerful super Wonder Woman, or Superwoman, one of the superheroes. That's what you need to learn, is that you are sufficient unto yourself. The rest is simply a choice. You can choose always to have somebody in your life, but it's a choice, not a need. Okay? Good luck.
So we're 63 minutes.
Yep.
You?
Is there how many left? Because I don't want to go
there-
on for a long.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
So we will be back Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be home all day.
This lady is busy.
Yes, tomorrow's a day where I'm hanging up my shingle and turning it in reverse because I'm not doing anything tomorrow. But we will be back Saturday, and we will do the same thing, of course, Saturday.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to try and keep it at an hour so that I have other things I need to do, and when I do an hour and a half, I come out and go, okay, I can't think straight. So
and it's to
just
keep us from burning out.
Yeah, and really, I didn't do it last week, and it's so much better this week.
Yeah,
and it really, I am. There are times I just need to say, can't do this, and it's like being a parent. Sometimes you got to walk away from your kids so you can come back and be a better parent.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody who's a parent knows that trick. And same with me. Sometimes I just got to walk away so I can come back and be good. And I got to say, I was much better today than I've been for a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much for understanding. And we will be back.
Real quick, Positive for Life wanted to let us know that Elizabeth on November 30th, she asked Elizabeth on November 30th what was coming for her this December. You and Elle said, spoiler, LOL, but someone I love dearly would do a surprise visit, and that I will be happy to see him. You were correct.
Awesome. I'm so delighted to hear that. I'm so glad. And yeah, it's always nice to have a spoiler like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. Have fun. Thank you. And are we done?
Yeah, we're done. If we didn't get to your question today, come back Saturday. If not,
probably around 11 of Pacific time, maybe 1, depending how fast we get mobile.
Yeah.
Because we're not very mobile on the weekends.
I mean, we're not very mobile, period.
Any morning we're not mobile.
But yeah, ask your questions on Saturday or join us again on Monday between 3 and 6.
And I might pull Elizabeth in, seeing how, depending on how she's doing and what's happening.
And depending if we can get our
YouTube
be live to work with YouTube.
So
it
far,
worked once.
Twice.
Yeah. Never again.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Stay tuned. Ring that bell. All the good stuff.
Yeah, and we will be back. And if we're not here, check us out on Wisdom Seekers Facebook.
Links are in the description.
And we have a lot of fun things going on there. So namaste. Namaskar.
Arrivederci.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Hasta la vista.
Bye-bye.